in the Udupi sub-jail located near present Udupi traffic police station in that boundary. Uh, and then what here we have done is we have tried to document this building to try and understand the spatial orientation and the spaces within a particular sub-jail building. So this is a 1906 building. It's a 117 years old building. And the main reason for documentation was actually the demolition of the building, which was supposed to happen in June. And since the building is allotted to the municipality. But we presently the situation is such that the building we are working with Municipality Commissioner Mr. Rayappa sir to work in sort of like a collaboration where part of the building can be reusable and converted into an adaptive reuse space. So that is where we stand today. So here we are presenting all the work in detail with photographs to show, to create a sort of like a public awareness where people know what this building is all about before it is being
demolished. So demolition is pakka.
But demolition, only the part of it is for sure, because municipality also understandably cannot get a new space because we all know how cramped they are in the KMR and God place. So we also understand, they also understand the importance of this building. So we're working together to at least preserve. So what's
the important places, part of the jail, right?
So what Rayappa sir told us, we can definitely look into preserving the cells because it's an individual building on its own. So definitely that, and it's also a little away from, it's not very joint to the thing, so it's a little kind of differentiable. So we can try and we will protect that.
Yes,
and
that's
rest
great.
Of the things we can convert it into. But he told us definitely give us your proposals and ideas, so we can all work together and creating a very good space that has both coexisting, the municipality and the jail that is there.
Yeah.
So that is what the idea is. So this is about the jail. So the 1906 and the cell.
Yeah. 1906, I can see it here, and it's made from tile, I think.
It's tiled roof, entirely tiled roof, and mud walls, lime plasters.
Okay.
We also have vaulted roof,
lime plaster.
And we also have vaulted roof for the cells, which was kind of typical during that time because it's also seen in Alipur jail, also seen in Cellular and the Bangalore Central jail as well. We're able to see that.
Is it strong?
Yes, very strong. In fact, this kind of does not require RCC and things like that because the load that is there gets distributed easily to the walls that is there. And so that also at that time they didn't have any other sort of construction materials other than brick. So all of these are brick vaulted roofs itself. And then they also have Madras style roofing, which was again typical to that kind of period because it was British.
Madras style means it will come almost like this.
Yeah, that is there in the. I can just take you around.
Yeah, and that is the jail inside.
This is the jail cell taken from within.
From photography. Okay. You click the photo inside the jail. You become the prisoner.
Yes. So the photos are all taken by Murli.
What was the crime?
Taking photos.
Okay.
So actually Murli has taken the photos. So you can say he's the
okay. Yeah. No, even Lord Krishna was taken birth in the jail itself. Yeah, jail is a holy place.
True. Yeah. So when we were studying, we got to know that this was just Udupi sub-jail. So there were 3-4 other sub-jails as well. So Mangalore was actually the main district prison. And then we had Karkala sub-jail, Udupi and Kundapura.
That is in the map, right?
Yeah, that is in the map.
Mangalore?
Mangalore was the main district prison. So anybody who was convicted for a proper crime was sent to the district prison. The
proper crime means higher degree.
The one that is not very petty, like vandalism or some minor crimes, they were all kept here. Like that is very smaller span.
Right.
So the ones that major, the thing they were sent to, if it's still more serious than Bangalore, I think that is how the hierarchy
Central
works.
jail.
Yeah, probably. And then what happened is the Kundapura sub-jail is no more. I think around 10-12 years back it has been demolished. And Udupi sub-jail is the one that we are talking about. Karkala sub-jail is there. Apparently I've heard of. I'm not very sure. I have not been able to visit the sub-jail.
Shall we?
Sometime. Yeah, but I've heard Anil Pai sir say that it is around a similar plan. He's from Karkala, so he told me the other day he's been in.
Anil Pai sir is the one who is running the mill restaurant.
The mill is Harish Pai.
Harish Pai, sir. Okay, okay,
Harish
okay.
Pai,
Sorry,
sir.
sorry. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Anil Pai sir was associated with himself, like MIT also, and I think he's associated with some firms in Bangalore.
Okay.
He runs his own practice.
Done. Got it.
So he mentioned that you can see a similar kind of planning there as well. So that should be possible.
Yeah.
We've got to know that we've had some accounts also that we were able to get there. So the story is that in the 1880s, this jail was actually in the Board High School area that is opposite to the service bus stand.
Okay.
So there the actual jail existed. And apparently the story goes that they also had gallows there. So, and here that kind of an arrangement is not there. So when the Board High School was approved for a construction of school there, so the board members of Udupi, whatever, so they shifted this to the present location that is there. So that is how the story is about this place. And then there's also accounts of fighters in Udupi sub-jail. That is, we have a few Ambabai Pai and Girija Pai during the 1941-42, the Quit India movement and the Salt March and all that happened that time. So they were all detained here. So there's a story that goes that
Ambabai Pai and all.
Ambabai Pai. And I can name a few Vaman Pai and Panduranga Pai, and they were from Karkala and around Udupi.
So they were freedom fighters.
They were freedom fighters. They were against
I think
the
their name nobody heard also. Their name nobody heard also.
Yeah,
I think
know.
we have to.
That is why we have it in this book. That is Suryanath Kamath. He's published a book, Swatantrata Sangramada.
Sangramada Smritigalu?
Yeah, Smritigalu.
Smritigalu. Yeah. 1974, right.
Yeah, so this book has an account of all of these kind of freedom fighters who are not really known to anybody here around.
Right.
So individual account of, like, there's a story, like what happened to them, where they were.
I think that should be my topic, and I should make a video and give a highlight.
You can do
right?
probably
Together if you can. Yeah.
He knows better because he's the one who told us the story.
Right. Which sir?
Vinit sir.
Vinit sir. Okay. Yeah.
So that way, and this was when we documented it, we kind of sort of media initiated movement that happened.
Okay.
Unintentional movement that actually started stirring up.
Century old heritage building, housing Udupi sub-jail to be demolished. Okay. ಸದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮರೆಯಾಗಲಿದೆ ಉಡುಪಿ ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ ಕಟ್ಟಡ. I can read Kannada as well. Udupi artist documents heritage building to save from demolition. Architecture. So that means they're talking about you?
They're talking about our team. Actually,
Team.
it's not
Okay,
just
okay.
me.
Architecture,
So
right,
we
yeah.
had a team, and that is how it was happening.
Yeah.
And then we have here 3 maps that is showing the area, the context where this Udupi sub-jail is there. Because this area is actually during even the earlier times when Udupi became sort of like a town or an important place. All of this area, especially the Taluk Panchayat area, was divided into many government hubs.
Can you point and show where is it?
This is actually the old building. So I think our sub-jail is somewhere here.
Yeah, red dot.
Red
This one?
dot, no? Yeah, that one.
Might be this?
Yeah, should be that.
Might be this, right?
Yeah.
But only one red dot is there.
Yeah, this is actually the map that we collected from the jail. The traffic police, they have their own map. This is Sanchari Police Thane. Auradu, this is the entire map showing for them. They are from this thing. So we got this from there. Why we got it is because to show the kind of changes that has happened. This is quite a few years back. So the comparison between the context then and now.
This is now.
This is now.
Okay.
So this is one zoomed out, this is one zoomed in kind of a map. That's all.
Okay.
So here you can see that we do have all the government bodies distributed right around here. We have the municipality office, we have the traffic police station, we have the district court here, and then we have the major bus stand, the service bus stand. Also, this also is kind of like a religious hub as well because of Tenkapet, Vadagupet and the Krishnamata area being located very close by.
Okay.
So that is one. This is to zoom in and show where we have what. The same map but a little closer view of. So this is named as Taluk Office Junction because of all of the Taluk Panchayat that existed before.
This marking is done by?
The marking is done by me.
Okay, okay.
Like
Okay.
you
Then a
refer to
circle,
Google
yeah,
Maps,
yeah.
Google Maps, and then we've added a radius mark to it to show, to get a approximate idea of how much area
100
was
meters,
covered.
100 meters, 100 meters circle, right?
That is a, yeah, 100
Right,
meters.
right. That's great. And this is zoomed in. Okay.
Yeah, this is a zoom. So this is the actual architectural part of the entire
Jail.
jail. So here we're trying to show the context again, but in a very detailed manner, where we're trying to show the roof plan. Because here, since this is a very large building, it is divided into few portions. So and there's a joinery between all of the roofs, and they are at different levels. It's very, as an architect, I find it very interesting to look into all of this. So that is one. So these three are at same level. This is at a higher level, and this is even at a higher level. So that's the sort of color variation that we have over there. And these are the context buildings. So we do have a Taluk Panchayat office very close by.
Yeah.
And we have Deputy Superintendent of Police's office, traffic police station, and yeah, this is the main Taluk bus stand that goes by. This building is right next to that bus stand.
Are we talking about that Indira canteen? There is a building, that one we are talking here?
This is the Indira
Opposite.
No, yeah. Just this is that Indira canteen entry is from here.
Yeah.
This one's just opposite of that.
Okay, got
Just
it.
right.
The old vehicles and everything is standing
yeah,
here.
Yeah, correct.
Seized-
the police,
seized,
yes,
vehicles,
Because it's
okay.
a traffic police station, no? So they put it all behind. The traffic police entrance is from the front. So this is the rear side of the.
Okay, all these are beams or beams?
These are all ridge lines. So these
Ridge
are all
lines.
hip roof, gable roof kind of a thing. So all these are to show that these are the keen lines, these are the ridge lines. So how they come and join together as well. So if you see in the sections, you can see that this junction exists. In the photographs also I can show. These junctions existing on all the timber elements are just beautifully joined together. It's
Okay,
very
and they
fascinating
have the
to
office
see.
here also, I think, right? They will be standing here. Some rooftop is there, and there are 2-3 rooms. Are
This is that the MLA
no,
office.
in
here is there.
above the jail, there 2-3 rooms are there, I think. No,
Above the jail, no.
no.
No, above. This
No.
is all 7 meters, 6.5 meters kind of double heighted kind of
Okay,
spaces.
okay, okay, got
And
it.
this is only the 2 floors kind of thing. There's no
That-
other.
2 floors, yeah.
So that is
yeah.
ground plus first.
First.
And that makes 24 cells, like 12 plus 12. So that is that. And this is the mission hospital, that road that you have. So this directly goes into
This one, right?
This one.
This one will go to Mission Hospital.
Hospital.
Mission Hospital also old construction.
Yeah, Mission Hospital, Christian High School, they're all around. I don't know if they're around the same time.
Mission
but
Hospital, is it
definitely
British construction or something?
British construction? I have to yet to find that.
I think so, because that kind of structure and everything,
yeah.
it looks like constructed by
Possibly,
British.
Yeah, because it's still, it's actually old. That
Very
is
old.
actually,
Yeah.
And then this is the actual detailed plan. So I don't know. This is very little, too small to be.
Maybe
to
cells,
be-
cells. All these are the cells. I think
Yeah,
cell 1,
these-
cell 2, cell 3.
Yes.
They have
these
12
are
cells here.
This is the ground floor. This is the first floor.
There are some
And
rooms.
there's some,
Okay.
These are some of the rooms. I've yet to identify what the function of all these rooms are. So I know a couple of them. These were the stations. These
Yeah.
were the inspector's room. This was a lockup, a holding cell, and this is a new addition. This one's new. This one's new. All of these are later additions. And my
Yeah,
assumption is
when you're constructing
when
a
they-
jail,
yeah.
you should be very good architect and engineer is required, because you know that prisoners will be always, they'll be planning to escape.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
jail should have a very good plan and
Correct,
such a
correct,
safe
correct.
safety is priority, I think,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
And this was most definitely designed also like that during that time.
Okay, this is the ground floor plan. No?
Yeah, this is the ground floor.
This-
These are all new
this is the actual
This
picture.
is the actual facade that everybody sees when they walk through. Like when they pass from the Taluk bus stand to the Mission Hospital Road from the inner side, that is behind the traffic police
Yeah, I was
station.
talking about this room.
Yeah.
These rooms.
These rooms, they are double heighted.
Double
They just
height.
have ventilators. There's
That's all,
nothing
window.
There, no, there's just windows. We call it ventilators.
Ventilators.
So there's there's no ceiling also, nothing whatsoever. And then yeah, this is one more holding cell that we have.
Bigger one.
Yeah. And this was also, I'm assuming this was the magistrate's kind of room, because they have like how we stand in the court, no, that thing also. I'm
Publican, is
assuming-
it?
Publican right now it's very in a bad condition, so you could visit, but at your own
Yeah,
risk.
yeah.
So that should
Okay,
be
okay,
there.
okay, okay. It may fall on your head.
True, because especially this part, all the roofing tiles are actually
Yeah.
in a bad condition.
Because of rain and other
Because
things.
of no maintenance and people just letting it be. If they
Yeah.
had, engaged
Government
with
could
the
have
building,
taken
it would
some
have
initiation
definitely-
actually.
Yeah,
They would have not let this kind of situation. They could have tried and
yeah.
use some fund to repair it or something.
Probably, but since it's allotted to municipality, they
Yeah, we
go
can
ahead.
understand.
It's
Yes.
their department.
Yes, their
or
department.
something like
Yeah.
that. And this is actually the elevation of the cells block. So this is the one.
Hmm.
So the elevation of that looks something like this. So this is the G+1 structure.
Okay.
And then these are a few sections that you can understand. Architectural students should understand it better.
Yes.
So it passes through the building. So this one gives you a horizontal idea. This one gives you a vertical idea.
Vertical.
And this is one interesting feature of the jail cells. This is the vaulted roofs. So what does vaulted roof do is this was very typical.
Vaulted.
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 Okay.
So this one is kind of very typical during the British time. They used this brick vaulted roofs, and because they had very thicker walls and vaulted roofs was their kind of, you can say, their style or their niche, that kind of thing.
Done.
And this is the
Section
one,
ABC. What is it?
these are all vertical.
Vertical,
Vertical ideas. So this is the longer hall that I mentioned. This
Yeah.
one, and then this passes through like this
Yeah.
cross section. Both of these are kind of cross sections, and this one is one through the cells.
Done.
So that way.
Right.
And then these are some of the details that we could get. So the roofing styles and the one that I told you, the joinery of two sections in the center there. That is this detail. And these are the Madras style roofing.
This is what? This is Madras style roofing.
No, this is Madras style roofing.
This one,
is
okay.
the truss and the detail that is happening. So this
This
detail.
triangle you will use
That is
it
a
for the
truss.
load bearing.
That is to support your Mangalore tiles. on
Okay,
top.
okay,
So
okay.
you have two rafters,
Hmm.
and this is main truss. We call it king post, sort of. You can say it that way. It's partially king post.
These things will come under architecture or civil.
These are architecture. For
Architecture,
us, yeah,
okay.
we take up details like this architecture. Construction-wise, it also consult structural and civil go together.
Okay. What is the specialty of Madras roof?
Madras
Can
style
you
roofing
explain?
is actually you have a wooden beam over which you have wooden rafters that pass through perpendicular to the beam, and then on top of that you have thin bricks of say.
Is it a pillar? Is this a pillar?
This is actually a column.
Column,
That
okay.
column is this column here right here.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm talking about this area, this top area above the column.
Hmm.
So the veranda space that is there in front of the jail cells is having Madras style roofing.
Okay, okay.
So as I said, wooden beams and rafters perpendicular to the beam, and then you have 3 layers of bricks, thin bricks, that is like probably 3/4 inch thick. That kind of layers you have, which is then one diagonally laid. We have, this is what you can see. That is the first layer. So diagonally laid bricks. So this goes up to like 3 inches,
Okay.
and then you have 3 layers of thin tiles, same tiles but laid flat. So that is again that goes 3/4 inch. 3/4 inch into 3. So that kind of a size. And then we have lime concrete with the brick pad, and then lime mortar finally finishing.
Okay. What are these?
These are the samples. These are this Madras style, this roofing, the tiles that I mentioned you, 5 inch, 3 inch, 3/4 inch
Right.
thick, and these are the lime plasters.
This is for roofing. Huh? How does
For
it?
the same
Okay.
roofing.
It will fix on the beam. No, it will fix on the
That you
rafter.
have.
Okay.
Rafter. Sometimes they put a scaffolding kind of thing to support it, and then they might later remove. Here they have removed it. They put a lime coating in the bottom.
Life is good.
Very good. Looking, this is standing.
Yeah. Okay.
170 viewers as
Okay.
it is.
Nowadays, do you get these things or?
Just I don't think
No.
so you get it at this size, but you can definitely probably ask.
Okay. What are they going to do after deconstructing this one, destructing this one?
This is not getting touched. No, this is the jail part.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
this is not. So
In
we have to see what we
in
can
case
do.
if there, I thought I'll collect it and keep it for myself if I am constructing the house in future. Right.
Anyway, we can do something.
Right. And these are doors and windows.
Yeah, these are the doors and window details. Particularly the slit windows and the basic, the ventilator in the door kind of a thing.
Okay. Windows are always big, I think. At that time, ventilation they are given the higher priority, right? Yeah. No, this is the actual picture.
Yeah.
So this is the actual picture of Udupi jail, what we can see right now. Traffic police have kept the barricades and all there, and they have kept some old vehicles and all. It become the old seized vehicles junkyard. You can see the window here. One window is proper and one more is the glasses. Okay, it's also proper. It's open now. So Udupi jail, which is constructed on 1906. So we can see the picture here inside corridor. How does it look? The corridor of the jail, and inside, I think ground floor, they park the vehicle here. Yeah. So inside view, you can see the beams there, long large beams they have used, V-shape roofing, and you can see an old fan hanging. Probably it may be working also. Nice construction. All these are the pictures from inside. You can see all the pictures here. Wow. I think little tube light is flashing from behind. Yeah, this is the roofing details. You can see here. The large hall, curved door, a large hall. Another one. This is also hall. Entrance corridor. Okay. Corridor space. Go to the corridor. I think this is the office for police. You can see some uniforms and all kept there. Okay, details of the crime is written on the board. Now they are parking the vehicle there. Yes, so you can see the windows, big windows here. 2 windows are there on the top, and one more vertical, one more horizontal. One vertical, one horizontal windows. Now we can see the actual jail. Many cells are there. All the cell doors are open. This is the upper part of the jail. Cells at the jail, first floor. To reach, there is a you have to climb the steps. You can see a beautiful tree giving a shadow to the jail. The cells at the jail, ground floor. Ground floor, the cells were like this. Yes. Okay. A comparative study. A brief study on 3 more important British jails has been added to highlight how to adapt the built spaces of the jail for contemporary urban use after they have stopped functioning as a jail. This comparison is collective of prisons in the Indian context, the cellular jail and the Elipore jail at the national level, at the Bangalore Central Jail at the state level. Although the scale of these jails vary drastically, the adaptive reuse ideas and techniques can be adopted and pursued as a literature study to further develop a unique concept that enhances the essence of the building and adds to its heritage value while preserving the building, the structure and its harmony with the present urban context. Alipore Jail Museum. It is built in 1906 AD after the death. Okay. Cellular jail. You can see the ropes and a lever to hang the prisoners. 1, 2, 3 ropes are there. Were sentenced to the death. For them, after the order of the judge, they'll use this rope to kill. Sentenced to the death. You pull the lever, person is dead. You can see 7 wings of the jail, different wings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think 7 wings are there total. 7 wings of the jail. This is Smarak, National Memorial, Rashtra Smarak, Alipur Jail. Alipur Jail, the Alipur Central Jail, uh, Judges Court Road. Okay, it's the Alipur Museum, Alipur. Sri Aurobindo's solitary jail. Okay, though for the jail they have kept the name Sri Aurobindo's. Okay, stop here. I think rather me explaining, if she explains it's better. What we can see in the next video is Bangalore Central Jail.